Now that the update's out, there's actually a few things I want to try out with the pets. Yeah, we're gonna troll. What is up, guys? It's Godson, and welcome back, bros, to a brand new episode of Clash of Clans. And guys, we're gonna try and troll with these new pets that we got in the update. So here we are inside of the game, and we have a level 2 pet house here. Now, the pet that we're going to be focusing on the most is the electric owl, because as you guys know, this is the only air troop that we have in the game. And as an air troop, it makes me wonder, can we use this guy and figure him out to see what are his benefits, his pros and cons, and how to use this guy more efficiently? And actually, can we troll with him? That's the more important question. Now, I will be doing a series on this, and I will try to let you guys know what is the best hero for the best pet and how can we match these guys up. Right now, I feel that the E-Owl is probably best with the Queen or the Grand Warden. But of course, I will be doing all the pets soon, so you guys make sure you like the video and stay tuned for that. Now, the thing about the electric owl is, since it's an air troop, we would assume that it would target and attract some of these air traps. However, it doesn't. It doesn't attract the black air bomb or the red air balloon. I'm not even sure if it attracts the tornado trap or any of the air skeletons that pop out of the traps. So this guy is pretty much very stealthy for being a pet. However, we can trick the system and the mechanics of the game to think that the owl is a hero and the balloons and traps will go after the owl instead. Now, this is actually not recommended inside of a game. You don't want this because you don't want your pets to die at all. You don't want them to attract any of the traps. However, there is some where we can trick the game into thinking that the owl is a hero and we can trigger these traps. So, to test this out, we are inside a challenge mode, and guys, this is our plan, what we're going to do. We're going to have the Grand Warden start in air mode, and he's going to be able to get hit by these two air traps right here. Once he gets hit, the owl should be going across, and if we're correct, he will not trigger any of these traps and set those off. And we'll understand that, yes, he is a stealth character, and he doesn't trigger any traps. So here we are inside of challenge mode, and guys, we're going to be testing this out. Now, this is my plan. We have 2 seeking air mines right here for the Grand Warden, and this will allow the owl to go on his own and travel across the map here and set off these traps. Now, this is the thing about the owl. The owl may be a light character, and as you guys know, light characters don't really trigger seeking air mines. They trigger the smaller traps like the red air balloons or the flying skeletons. So we have to differentiate between if it's a light troop or if it's a heavy troop. And so I will be putting the red air balloons on there, and I will be putting the flying skeleton traps. Okay guys, so here we go. We're going to start it off, and we're going to see if this owl can actually trigger any of these traps that we just placed. Grand Warden just got hit by 2 of those seeking air mines, and you see that? The owl is free to float around, and he doesn't trigger anything. So, now it's safe to assume this owl doesn't trigger any traps. But wait a minute, there's still one more trap we need to try, and this actually is for anything, I believe. It triggers air, ground, or anything that's on the map. Let's try and put a tornado trap to see if he can trigger that. And we'll go ahead and place the tornado trap like right in the middle of this to make sure that it's not too far off to the sides. And this should be the determining factor that this owl is basically a stealth character. Okay guys, so here we are inside the base, and we're going to put the Grand Warden in. And he went ahead and he triggered those seeking air mines. However, you can see the owl is just floating along, nothing to see here. No traps, and even that tornado trap didn't work. So that confirms it, guys. This is a complete stealth character. However, can we fool the game into thinking that the owl was actually the hero instead? Guys, I figured out a way to do it. Let's go. By putting more traps together inside of that area, guys, I believe the Grand Warden will trigger it, and once he dies, they will redirect over to the owl, and now he will be the target. Here we go. Wow. Okay, so it happened. He was targeted now, and he pulled all those traps too. So the Grand Warden went down as well as the owl. But I wonder if we could fool around with this algorithm in the game. Okay, so enter round 2. This time, guys, the Grand Warden should be triggering 1 or 2 of these seeking air mines here, and he will get taken out. However, there's a few other traps here that the owl should trigger since the Grand Warden is still in his proximity before he goes down, and the balloons will think that the owl is a hero instead. So let's go. So the owl just pretty much took every last trap, and the Grand Warden turned around to get the skeletons. Oh, he's still going. There is one type of strategy that you could use with balloons. However, I have tried this with the owl, and the owl, his movement speed and his direction that he's targeting doesn't allow him to go around in a circle with the tornado trap. However, if he was able to do it, it would kind of look like this. So, I wonder what happens if we try and let the owl trigger all the traps, at least all the seeking air mines at once. I think this will be pretty interesting, guys. Okay, here we go, Grand Warden. Are you ready? Oh, wow. Okay, so it looks like he was only able to pull 1 seeking air mine, but the thing about the seeking air mine is they go about the same speed as the owl, so that's pretty cool. I've got some things to try out, guys. Okay, Grand Warden, here we go. Oh, nice. Guys, look at this. We've got like, I think there's, how many is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, it's glitching. That was like 4 seeking air mines he's got on him. And one's like super close to him. It's about to blow. All right, so this makes me curious. What if we put now all the red balloons in here as well? That's going to be a lot of balloons. All right, Grand Warden, are you ready? Whoa, he took a lot of them, guys. But at least we've got some blacks and some reds now. This is making me curious, guys. I wonder how many we can put in this thing. So I think that's about 5 balloons. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, definitely he can't take all those. Okay, so there's more of an issue with just getting the Grand Warden taken down in time, and then the owl taking as many balloons as he can. So what if we just keep the Grand Warden and use haste spells to get out of there in time? I think, bros, we would have a lot of seeking air mines on us. I gotta try this out. All right, so we do have more this time. We've got, I believe it's like 5 or 6 of these seeking air mines, and maybe 1 of those red balloons. So, can we get more? I think we can, guys. All right, so we're gonna put 1 haste spell down and see if we can keep going with these haste spells to get them out. Here we go. Grand Warden. Wow, guys, there's like the whole line of them are coming. Okay, yeah, so these skeleton traps are probably an issue. We probably should take those out and just have nothing but the air balloons now. Let's go. All right, Grand Warden, you're up. Here we go. They all just want the owl. They don't care about the Warden. Oh, he's getting some. Okay. Whoa, guys. The owl just took all those traps. But this is not the only way that you can trick the game into thinking that the owl is the hero, or even using some of these troops to get away from certain weapons in time so that they do long shots. This, for example, is a glitch that happened that looks pretty awesome, and I think anyone can try this if you guys want. The method to do it is you're going to be attacking an air defense with a minion, and then as soon as the last hit happens, you're going to haste spell out of there to get the minion out in time with the last rocket to go way up out in space and then come back down to hit the minion in time. I think it's pretty cool, guys, so let's try it out. And so there you have it, bros. We were able to trick the game into thinking that the owl is the hero, and we fooled around with some of these weapons and traps. I think that was pretty fun. So there's still more things that we could do with these pets to figure out and troll with them. But guys, for now, thank you, bros, so much for watching. This is Godson. Be sure to check me out on the next episode, and I will see you there. Godson out.